Hello Reapers, my name is Scythe and we are back again with some more Trove, and today we are on the test server. As I'm recording this anyways, the test server I'm sure is offline by the time this ends up reaching you folks, but we've been having tons and tons of content covering all of the new beautiful things that have been added to the game, and today we're going to be talking about this. The welcome screen. Oh my, it is beautiful. We're also going to talk about the new daily login rewards as well, which are going to end up having some very, very big changes to how we actually play this game. Oddly enough, you'd be surprised. But you can see right here in the main square pack, we're going to end up seeing a bunch of packs, like store packs and stuff like that, as well as we're going to see a sneak peek of the weekly chaos chest loot, which is really, really cool, that we actually get a full-on 3D model of it rotating. Of course, this kind of means that my videos showing off the chaos chest loot technically are irrelevant, but I'm still going to end up making the videos just for the simple fact that you want to see what this looks like on a character, outside of the fact that everybody can just preview it now. So I won't be surprised if nobody tunes into those videos anymore, and that's honestly okay. But we see 2 store packs, and we get to also see a sneak peek preview of the top loot for the daily login reward. So this is going to end up being the ally that we're getting for February, whereas when this update ends up going live on March, I guess it's going to end up showing us the other reward. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And then down here, just follow us on Twitter and stuff like that, as well as a daily message, which you can see servers getting close on PTS, blah, blah, blah. And then we got the daily reward. So this obviously is going to end up showing you the daily reward that's going on right now. It's Loot Day, as I'm recording this anyways. And then tomorrow is going to be Shadow Day. So I'm actually recording this on Sunday. Loot Day, or Shadow Day is going to be Monday. Let's take a look at this, because this is absolutely spectacular, folks. So Monday is going to be the new day of days. You're going to want to grind your Shadow Towers on Monday exclusively. That means you can't actually miss your Shadow Towers any other day of the week and end up being like, I don't feel like playing today on Monday. I want to go and, have some fun. I want to go out to eat. I want to go and date a girl or a guy or something. Nope! You can't do that anymore. Now you have to log in and get your Shadow Towers out of the way, folks. You want to know why? Because you can see the rewards right here. You're going to end up getting double key fragment drops. So that's just when you're farming normal adventure worlds, you're going to end up getting more and more fragments of keys for the Shadow Tower. You're going to get double Shadow Shard drops, which means that you're going to end up getting Shadow caches that much easier, which can end up dropping the Void Dragon fragments. They can end up dropping the shadow wings, like the dark wings, and also I want to give a heads up that you're going to want to save the shadow caches actually and unbox them on a different day, specifically to try and get your better odds of actually finding the dragon egg fragments. But we'll talk about that in a little bit here, because more importantly, double Titan souls and lunar souls, that's huge. And if you're a patron user, triple of all of those rewards. Read it and weep. So that means that as you get more lunar souls, obviously you're going to be able to get more re-rollers, and as you get more Titan souls, you're going to be able to get all of the mounts and stuff like that out of the Shadow Tower merchant that much easier, and ultimately be able to start getting Titan treasure boxes, which now we actually see the long scheme of things, why they ended up nerfing the loot out of Titan treasure boxes, because we're going to be getting that much more Titan treasures just because of the Titan souls that you're going to be getting. Oh my gosh, we actually ended up getting a rampage going on, but who cares? I'm recording this video. And then Tuesday is going to be Gathering Day. So for Gathering Day, it shows a picture of shards. I'm not exactly sure why shadow shards are here, because obviously you're going to be getting shadow shards specifically out of the Monday rewards, because on Tuesday, radiant shards are going to end up being the drops. So a little bit of an oversight there on the devs. They need to get rid of that resource, because otherwise it's going to trick people. But double radiant shards from just radiant dungeons and stuff like that. Double gardening crops harvested, so that's actually really, really good. And then you're going to get double ore drops and double fishing speed. And again, if you're a patron user, you're going to be able to get triple of all of that. So triple fishing speed is the biggest one that I'm looking at, because fishing is gross. Nobody likes doing it. Everybody thinks that it's going to be something, it requires so much grinding and time consuming of just sitting there and just fishing like an idiot. Now, the other thing too that you got to consider with the triple fishing speed is when this update ends up going onto the live server, boots are going to actually stack. So they're not going to end up filling up your inventory anymore. I guess they ended up figuring out how to get rid of people that bought for fishing or something. Honestly, I don't know. Or maybe they just don't care anymore because fishing's so gross, right? But then on Wednesday, you're going to get Gem Day. This is really, really cool because you're going to get double gem boxes. And upgrading your gems is going to cost 10% less gem dust. And then you also have a chance to get up to 3 Lustrous gem boxes, which can drop from dungeons. Now, these Lustrous gem boxes are going to be able to drop gem dust for any type of gem color. Hopefully, it's going to be like a full stack, considering you can only get 3 of them. But maybe it's just going to end up being 5,000 or even 1,000. I guess that wouldn't be too bad, except for the fact that you can only get 3 of these bad boys a week. It should give you a lot of gem dust. And top that with the fact that you're going to be able to get re-rollers and gem augment items out of them as well. Very, very cool. And then, of course, if you have Patron, triple gem drops. Yikes. You're going to be swimming in gem dust. 20% reduced gem forging cost. And then 6 Lustrous gem boxes. You're going to have a chance of getting 6 of them. That's absolutely insane. And then we move on to Adventure Day. So Adventure Day is pretty cool because we're going to get 50% more adventuring, 100% if you're patron, which means that grinding adventure quests is going to kind of serve a purpose. At least it's going to be that much easier, I guess, to get yourselves up to Blocktron, seeing as they ended up nerfing Pirate farming and, just ended up nerfing the other method for the bosses and stuff like that. Like the Adventurine farming has been nerfed to an insane degree where all of the exploits don't end up working anymore, and because of it, they kind of compensated by giving us more Adventurine, but ultimately it's not going to be nearly as fast as it was when we ended up having the exploits, which is disappointing, but at least they're trying. Then you're going to get double chance for Adventure Chest drops, triple if you're using Patron, so hopefully that's going to see more Adventure Chest dropping in general, because otherwise they are just like, you barely get them. It sucks. And then you have double chance or triple chance if you have Patron of finding talismans. So again, really hoping that this is going to end up having its part to play. Top with the fact that if you end up having a certain fixture in a club world, it is also going to end up giving you more to the talisman drop rate. I forget which fixture it is, so we're just going to skip over that. For Friday, it's going to be Dragon Day. This is why you're going to want to save your shadow caches, and I'll tell you why in a minute. You're going to get 2 times dragon coins from challenges, so if you don't want to do any dragon challenges for the rest of the week, you're going to want to get on Friday at the least, because you're going to end up getting 2 times the amount. So essentially, you're just doing twice the challenge, right? That's 2 challenges every hour rather than all the other options. And then you're going to get 2 times lesser dragon caches from challenges as well. That's even more chance of getting dragon coins. And then 2 times chance of finding dragon fragments. 3 times of all of these if you have Patron. And here's the cool thing, Reapers, is it means that, you might be sitting here thinking, okay, that 2 times or 3 times drop chance for fragments, I get it. You're going into a dino biome, you got better chance of it dropping the fragment, or the Starlight fragment, that the devs refuse to admit is an absurd drop chance. They're putting it right here to say that, oh yeah, we got you covered. It's going to be 3 times drop chance to actually get this fragment, which might end up making the drop chance of the Starlight fragment like the same as the other dragons, where it's still almost impossible. So I don't know, but the important thing is that for the dragon bosses that you actually go fight, like the chocolate dragon or even the dragon fragments that you get boxes, you're actually going to get more of them. So when you go and kill a pirate dragon, near as I've heard from other people, I haven't tested it myself, but somebody ended up killing a pirate dragon and they ended up getting a whole bunch extra fragments because it's the fragment day. So hopefully that's a thing, but also it does mean that this is going to top double in that this is going to end up being Flux Day, because you can loot collect all of those dragon fragments you don't need to get tons and tons of Flux, which Loot Day kind of is another Flux Day as well. There's going to be a whole bunch of Flux, like there's going to be an influx of Flux for free-to-play players. It's going to be absolutely insane. But let's just move on to XP Day. This is going to be pretty standard. 50% more adventure experience. That's just out farming and stuff like that. 50% more club experience. So not really liking the fact that they're splitting Adventurine up with club experience, because those should actually be both going at the same time, because otherwise people are going to be more incentivized to grind the Adventurine either for themselves for Blocktron or so that they can donate Klubits, And then there's going to be another day where you're going to be getting the club experience where it's just like, I don't know. Is that going to end up being a thing? We'll see. But the thing that's really cool about it is that, does that mean, like, this is 50% more club experience? Is that just overall the entire club is going to be affected by that? Because that means that that's 50% more experience for everybody that's completing the quest, or 100% if you're patron, which means that it's actually player-based rather than being the entire club. So if I complete a quest, I'm going to get double the amount of club experience on XP day, which is pretty cool. And then there's just, PvP arena XP, which honestly is not really, it's very grindy and annoying. Nobody really grinds PvP, unfortunately, because of how unbalanced it is. But hey, at least the option is there. And then loot day is going to give you magic find outright. You're going to get 100 more magic find, or 200 if you're using patron, which that's actually really, really good. I'll take it. Double chance to find flux artifacts. So flux artifacts are an item that you can just find out in the world that you loot collect for flux. I have a video talking about it, and ultimately is going to end up just casually getting you more flux so long as you're grinding on Sunday, right? And then also increased chaos chest drop chance as well. And it doesn't say what the increased chance is for patron, but I'm assuming it's a lot more. And then triple chance for flux artifacts as well. So really, really cool daily rewards, man. Like, it really irons out the game very, very well, outside of me personally just thinking that adventuring and club experience should go hand in hand. It just kind of makes sense outside of the fact that I know there's more questing NPCs out in the world, in the new biome, which is probably why they decided to put it on Adventure Day. But that should even more so be on XP Day, because you're going to be out farming adventure worlds specifically to get experience on your characters anyways. And just, I don't know, that's just my 2 cents towards it. I think they should have put it together. But this roster is actually done so well that it's actually kind of bad, because the roster is done so well that you want to get on Trove every day now, which I know that that's what they were going for, but sometimes you got to take a break, and now you don't get that chance because you got to get on during these set times. So of course the mandatory ones is Shadow Tower Day. Obviously you have to get that one. The amount of resources you're going to get are double, tripled with patron. You have to do it. You just have to, which kind of sucks because usually I'm really busy on Monday, unfortunately, and everybody's back at work. Not to mention, the Dragon Day, that one's going to be another mandatory one, and Gem Day is going to be another mandatory one. All of the other ones are good, but it's not something where it's like, I need to get online now. Like, at least with these ones, it's like, save all of your gems for this day. Save Shadow Towers for Monday on the reset. Save dragon farming for this day. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you have to do it on those days. But in either case, that's already pretty much it, everybody. So thank you so much for watching. Very much appreciated. Hope that covered everything that you wanted to know about all of this stuff. When the update, the Trove Heroes update is going to end up going live in March. So we'll be able to see all of this stuff, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Do not forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content that's going to build up loyalty points on my merch store. Links are in the description for that. And for the fans that want to go the extra mile, you can donate to me for absolutely free with Gawkbox. Links are in the description explaining that as well. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.